Shields up, Ironbreakers. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday evening? Hope you're all doing good. We are gathered here today for what is probably the final presentation of Summer Game Fest. Actually, no, there's one more. There's one more presentation. Not this one. There's the Nintendo one, which we don't know exactly when that's going to be, because Nintendo hasn't officially announced it yet, which is a bit of a problem. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shields up, my dudes. Yeah, it's really weird that Jeff Keighley put so much Dragon's Dogma 2 in that event, and then there's nothing. Yeah, I listed Expedition 33. Ubisoft Forward, I heard you're a big fan. No. You guys don't need to watch a show where I'm just like looking at it and being upset all the time because listen, when it comes to Ubisoft, I'm too much of a cynical at this point. I'm too much of a cynical. I just don't trust them. I just don't trust them, bro. I can't trust them. I can't trust them to put out literally anything that's not going to have some bullshit monetization scheme behind it. So therefore, I just don't trust them because they're scum. Because they're absolute scum and they get what they fucking deserve. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Welcome to the pre-show.
Oh, there's a pre-show.
I am Frankie Ward here in my watch party spot in London, and after a fun week of gaming events, we're almost ready for 2 hours of trailers and announcements dedicated to PC gaming.
2 hours?
And this year is extra special because, can you believe it? It's our 10th anniversary. We created the PC Gaming Show in 2015 at a time when PC gaming didn't have a big seat at the table of summer gaming events. But hey, the PC is mainstream now. Some would say it's cool. It's also the most vibrant and interesting place to play games. It's probably not a coincidence that other platforms look more like PCs with each passing year. To us, the last 10 years represents a golden decade for PC gaming. An era that has seen PCs enjoy the biggest library of games, continue to be the place where new ideas are born, and become more accessible to newcomers than it's ever been. And while we've got some time before the start of the PC Gaming Show, let's take a moment to reflect on the biggest games, genres, hardware, and happenings that shaped PC gaming in the last
Okay.
Moment number 10. The Witcher 3 was a universally
Oh yeah, Witcher 3 was awesome.
So let's hear what was so significant about Siege.
Just too bad the combat never clicked with me.
Being in the bath and repeatedly going back to that scene over and over again. In fact, let's head to Ted while I just get my piece.
Thirst.
I was way more excited for Dragon Age Inquisition at the time. And I came to The Witcher 3 late. I got it as a Christmas gift from my parents that year. It was the first time I stayed up to 4 a.m. playing a video game by accident in I don't know how long. Like, I was in love with that
stuff.
Game. And there was always one forum guy who would be like, why don't they make like an open world game like the Elder Scrolls, but with like BioWare writing? And it's like, gee, man, why don't they? And they did.
The thing The Witcher managed to really nail was bringing Polish folklore to the masses. I remember playing it and I was like, these monsters are like pretty cool, really, aren't they? And then I went and read the books and I was like, oh, this is all like really faithful to the Polish folklore. This is actually awesome. To have a game that was so well received and for it to be about quite like a niche section of folklore is awesome. I love that.
It was like everything I think on paper I'd ever loved or ever wanted from an RPG. Still love that game. Still revisit it.
They're talking about Witcher 3. This is memories of the last 10 years of PC gaming.
Stick around though. This isn't the only RPG that has raised the bar for single-player storytelling. Next on our list, a hardware innovation that has quietly made everything better for millions of PC gamers. Moment number 9. There have been many technological advances to PC gaming over the years, but few compete with the advent of DLSS.
I think it's had a big impact than people
yeah,
actually
that is
expected
good.
it to. I think when it came out, it kind of got overshadowed by ray tracing and other technologies. Whereas DLSS
Except ray tracing
has actually been the more important, the more impactful thing. You know, you're taking a frame at a lower resolution than what you'd normally intend to run it at. You're upscaling it, but you're saving that performance. And so you just end up with more performance, and it feels like a free upgrade. It's a technology that has sort of become vital in running some modern games.
I think of DLSS as one of the most significant steps.
It
of,
shouldn't
like, the
be a vital
25-year
thing to run new
evolution
games, though.
Of GPUs, right? Like,
It shouldn't.
as graphics got more
Like,
and
a
more
new
detailed,
game
it
should
became
not
more
need
of a burden
DLSS
for
to run
GPUs
well.
to render games. The solution to that was building some kind of specialized
If you
hardware.
optimize your
That
game,
lets us have better effects. We can do things like ray tracing and lots and lots of expensive transparency effects that typically would cause us to run out of fill rate.
it should be
on the
be
hardware,
something
so that
for
we would
like
be able to,
the previous
render those
generation of
effects at
GPUs to
4K
catch up.
effectively.
So like
better image
right
quality
now, it should be
and,
something that you might need
really
to
just
use on like a
improve frame rates
3060,
for that given image
a
quality too.
3070.
Now, we all
But
love
anything
the
above
comeback
that
story, don't we?
should
And
not
next game in our
require
look back at
DLSS.
The last 10 years of PC gaming rode expectations that were taller than a sandworm. It definitely got knocked off the sandy steed when the game released, but gosh darn it, it got back on. Moment number 8.
No Man's Sky.
was,
that's a
to
good
me,
one.
Sort
It's
of like
fantastic
a tipping point
game.
for this idea of like
I love
the,
No Man's
the
Sky.
everything game, that like people were so excited about the potential and really craved this idea of like this world you could be in and do like every activity you can imagine. And it turned out they had way overpromised what you were going to actually be able to do in No Man's Sky, right? Which was ultimately a game made by a very small group of people, from players online, when a game does not offer what they've been led to expect. People got really, really angry. That was not a happy moment, right? But I think at the same time, No Man's Sky has ended up being kind of the single best example of a game studio just buckling down and building out every feature that they had promised, that they had alluded to, that people expected.
Shadow Drop
and then
Light No Fire.
way
like
more. They
fucking
just kept
Chad,
building
bro.
on it and kept building on it.
Imagine the ultimate power Chad move.
From the biggest
Just Shadow Drop Light No
to
Fire.
smaller games from small studios, single player stuff like.
Friggin'
it's all
Sean
kind of
Murray
expected
steps
to
up on
transform
stage,
over
puts his
time
dick on the
in some
table.
way.
I make the rules
And
now.
that whole possibility owes a lot to the progression No Man's Sky made to this redemption story of success. Certainly, early access is one of the biggest examples of this, an extension of kind of the groundwork that No Man's Sky laid.
Shadow Drop Silk
with
Song.
early access being a kind of permission that games give themselves to be less than perfect at launch and improve over time.
I think No Man's Sky ended up kind of being the game that people wanted Starfield to be, in terms of just how big it was
100%.
and how many different things you could do in it. But that really just goes to show like how hard and how much time it takes to build that kind of game is, right? They couldn't do it at launch, but they could do it with 7 more years of work.
Moment number 7. Now, here's a subject I know a little bit about, unless you've read it recently, in which case I know absolutely nothing at all. But I have had a front row seat to some of the biggest esports tournaments in the world, and the last 10 years have been extraordinarily good for competitive gaming. You might have heard recently that the esports bubble has slightly burst, but it's a phoenix. It's coming back from the grassroots ashes, and what we're seeing are publishers giving
If she
their
says
games to tournament
Valorant,
organisers and to the fans and getting
I'll
them
be
to
mad.
put on new tournament circuits. And that is really how you grow and sustain a scene, having experts run them and having the best players in the world want to play in them. So I can't wait to be front row at a few more tournaments in future. But hold on, I know someone else who knows esports inside and out. Sean, how's it going over there in the studio?
Oh, Frankie, I'm doing great. I'm still getting all dolled up for the show later today.
Looking good, Sean. But do you mind sparing a crumb of esports knowledge?
Frankie, I would be delighted to, even though I look
Or
a little
Day 9
ridiculous right now.
is.
What do you make
I
of the
didn't
last
realize
10
Day
years?
9 was
Last
so
10 years of
bald
esports
now.
has been wild. Once the Overwatch League hit the scene and all of a sudden teams were entering in for 20, 30 million.
Oh, look,
just to
that was
participate,
XQC.
It had this massive ripple effect across the entire industry, where you started to see team valuations spiking, salaries for players spiking, new leagues, coming out of nowhere that also had multi-million-dollar entries. And then in the last few years, we've seen the collapse of many, many, many of those, which on one hand is really sad and is really unfortunate. But at the same time, the one thing that continues to grow is people watching esports. When I first started watching, YouTube didn't even exist, and it still warms my heart, despite all the turmoil that's happened, just how much esports has grown and how much more it's going to grow.
Great to hear from my buddy and yours, Day 9, who will host the PC Gaming Show in not too long. Our next moment is barely in the rearview mirror, having racked up PC Gamer's Game of the Year award in 2023, along with many others. Moment
Elden Ring?
number 6.
No, 2023 was an Elden
When it
Ring.
comes to CRPGs,
Which one?
Larry
Oh, it
Studios
was Baldur's
has rolled
Gate.
a natural
Baldur's Gate
20
3.
on the genre, creating a game that has had both immense fan and
Please no
critical
scream when
praise.
Valorant,
Don't just
Monsieur
take
Khan.
my word for it.
I
This
scream when I
chef
want.
is a Starion himself.
Although I don't
The
feel like
writing was
screaming.
so good, the acting was so great for so many different hundreds of actors.
God damn it,
that I think
Astarion.
it was
I
a
hate
pivotal
you.
Moment in gaming
Such a good
standards.
performance
And I
with
think
how
it
much
can be
I hate
seen
him.
for a long time as you can achieve this in games. It's one of those games that has given the player so much
All my homies
agency
hate
and
Astarion.
freedom of choice to represent themselves in the game and be represented by the game the other way around, with people talking to you with preferred pronouns or your sexuality, etc., and your personal choices, good, dark, in between, grey area. It's one of those games that has done more than I think most games to give you that agency and freedom of choice.
It gives us like this type of freedom where we can kind of play however we want. There's no like one specific way to play, which is why it won Game of the Year for a reason. The amount of love and dedication for like the level designs, the challenges, the campaign, or even just the voice actors themselves, you can really see that they put a lot of love to this project.
As a performer, to be able to play every kind of iteration you could possibly imagine of the character is an incredible experience, because you don't just get to play one version of the character, you get to play every version of the character, which is beautifully indulgent and really wonderful.
Thank you so much to Neil Newham. Our next reflection is a little bit meta. Well, not meta, it's more an Amazon thing. I just mean that we're talking about the platform that you're watching this very show on. Moment number 5.
Okay.
When we talk about gaming as a medium, what's so interesting now is how blurred the line is between playing a game and watching it. Let's see what our experts have to add to that.
I don't think I've bought a game in the last few years without first watching someone play it on Twitch. It was my personal gateway into PC gaming specifically. I started
Why
to
Twitch?
discover RP
Why not
servers for games
YouTube?
like
What
Atlas,
the hell?
Red Dead and GTA. I watched modded
What's wrong with
games like
YouTube?
Skyrim and Minecraft, and found specific PC
I think it's
games
awesome, Starfury. I like it a lot.
more than anything, like at the time, RimWorld. I discovered a whole new world through watching Twitch streamers play games. A world I wanted to be a part of.
Playing games and then watching other people play them deepens and enriches the experience that I have just engaging with games in general. And there's the element of community. It's so much fun to play a game and then just celebrate how much
Probably
we
an
love it with
Asmon
other
enjoyer.
people.
Good.
And being in a chat and seeing someone else appreciate
good
something
thing.
that you love is just always a heartening thing to experience.
We have almost reached the start of the PC Gaming Show, where
so
we'll
close.
have dozens of new game trailers and exclusive interviews, so stay tuned. Now, as we look back at this golden era of PC gaming, naturally we lock eyes with some pretty big elephants in the room. Or actually, is that a llama?
Don't look at me. Say elephants and
Moment
look at me.
number 4.
Fat phobic much,
You might be
lady?
thinking
What the hell?
Fortnite is just for your nephew or for your kids, but let me tell you, as someone who hosts the Fortnite Championship Series, you'd be right, it's only 19-year-olds winning millions of dollars, but it's very fun to play with your friends. Here to tell us more about Fortnite are some real experts.
Oops,
It
sorry.
was the first commercial battle royale.
I want to
really
open
make
up
a
my
mark.
wish
I think
list.
obviously PUBG had kind of like the mark that was everywhere. Fortnite launched and honestly was like terrible at launch. It was just a kind of crafting survival game. I think something that a lot of people don't really talk about, and the thing that's most exciting about its impact though, is that one, it introduced crossplay to everyone. Like Tim Sweeney and Epic really fought to make it so that every platform could play together, and now crossplay feels like kind of a standard thing for a lot of games. Which is great, obviously, for us on the PC.
Crossplay is still very much not
standard.
standard.
The lesser platforms, obviously.
Not even
But,
close.
But the other thing that it did really well is they introduced licensing into games in a way that's really interesting. Oh, hey, I'm playing Fortnite with my friend the Xenomorph and RoboCop and, you know, any Marvel superhero you want.
I'm actually not
One
sure
of the
how I
things
feel about
love
that.
about this era of gaming is it's a time when the corporate titans like Fortnite coexist with the comparatively smaller games made by smaller teams, or even a particularly talented solo developer. Moment number 3. If If the idea of battling illithids, quick-scoping scrubs, or slaying monsters isn't your cup of tea, then luckily for you, the last 10 years has seen the rise of the cozy game genre. To tell us more, here's Lauren Morton from PC Gamer.
I think Stardew Valley really just nails the customization element and letting you have so many paths through the same game. Like, it was definitely the seed for like a type of game that had never been big on PC before, and was definitely the start of people looking for more like wholesome games, cozy games. Like, proved that there were enough people looking.
Yeah, most games that I play need to have combat. I need to hit something with a stick, or with a sword, or with a gun. I need to hit things. Like, sort of otherwise, I just don't feel.
Everybody who plays has.
I don't feel realized.
Who they should romance, whether they should go with the community.
I need to beat somebody up with a stick.
You know, whether you want to be a fisher or a rancher or like some other path through the game, and you have so much control over your environment, how you want it to look. It just gives you that sense of like
anger management,
personalization, and making a space yours that doesn't get old, really.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Doesn't it make a nice change to not be killing something?
No.
Moment number 2.
There is combat?
Back in my
I've never
day,
seen it.
communicating with our gaming friends over voice chat wasn't exactly simple. We had to hear our teammates eating while they rushed B on Inferno. We had to endure the shriek of Skype just to pair up with pals in StarCraft, and all I can say is never again.
Really? Discord's going to be number 2?
There was TeamSpeak, we had Mumble, we had Pigeon, and
I guess Discord is very much widely used nowadays.
With Discord, like, anybody can just join it. If you have a phone or a PC, Discord is just there. I don't know why it didn't exist beforehand, but like, it's just been a godsend, honestly.
The thing about Discord for me as an independent developer is it's really made getting like live conversations with our community going so seamless and easy, because everybody who talks about games is already on Discord. Amazing. Yep. And we have 10,000 people on our Discord. That's nuts. The problem for me with Discord is that if you have just 12 people in a Discord and they're all talking to each other, you're going to get drama. So it's like the challenge for indie game developers is, yes, it's this incredible tool. It's totally low-hanging fruit. Everyone has it. But you need to give resource to it literally every single day.
Real ones use Zoom.
It's demanding. It's demanding. But I love my Discord, and they're my little freaks. So
MySpace. Yes.
I wouldn't give them up for anything. We have also kept our forums open at the same time, though, just to like play the field.
Chatting with your friends online has never been easier, thanks to Discord. And now, the number 1 moment from the last decade. Alright, we're nearly ready to start the PC Gaming Show. Who's ready? Actually, is our host ready? Let's check on him.
Hey.
Hey, Sean. How's it looking over there, buddy? You got your hosting pants on yet?
Frankie, indeed, I am wearing pants, but you just can't rush this kind of beauty.
Sean, I know you're already hosting the show along with our friend Mika Burton, but can we steal a moment to get your thoughts on, you know, the most historically significant thing that's happened in PC gaming since 2015?
For our 10th anniversary, Frankie, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Because when you think about a brand new release, it's trying to do something more, bigger.
The number 1 moment is the dawn of Battle Royale.
Like, PUBG did not really run very well on release. Like, I was getting 20 frames per second when I played. But it was so compelling, and it breaks like 3 million concurrents.
The show is starting off not so well.
From that build a base and defend things at night into a Battle Royale, and becomes the number 1 game in the world. And I think that it was so
oh my god,
dude, of a new genre.
We're cooked, team. We're cooked.
Shooter games like me had such clarity as to
what
you need
it's
to be
over
doing at all points in
it's
time.
all over.
There's 100 people in the game. I mean, again, I don't think that I've played something that compelling since.
Thank you so much to Sean and all of our other experts for sharing their biggest moments with us. Read more about the 10 biggest moments in the last decade of PC gaming on PCGamer.com and let us know your favorite gaming
everybody in this
moments
chat, we're all a bunch of old farts. Okay? We're all a bunch of old farts. We are too old for this industry, but we're still here to celebrate the bitch anyways, right, boys? Right, boys? Let's go, Iron Breakers. Get your shields up. Show's about to start. Well, there were a lot of BRs. There were also a lot of BRs that disappeared overnight. Strange how that is. I'm not old, I'm crunchy. Exactly. Following program is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Presentation contains flashing images. We will make your eyes bleed. Tears of joy.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the PC Gaming Show 2024. Once again, I'm absolutely thrilled to be your host. My name is Sean Day9 Plot. We've got another great show for you, packed with trailers, exclusives, and lots of surprises, but here is what I'm most excited about. Joining me once again is the inimitable Mika Burton. Get in here, Mika.
I'm on my way.
Take it away,
Sean. I am so glad to be here and be a part of this milestone in the history of the PC Gaming Show. Seriously, like a whole decade covering the ever-changing landscape of PC gaming and all of the incredible games during that time. That's pretty impressive.
We've had a good run. 10 years is a long time, and if this show was a child, it would be slamming doors and belittling me in public and still asking for V-Bucks in Fortnite.
Yeah, well, before we take a look at the future of PC gaming, let's get a bit nostalgic and take a look back at some of our favorite moments from the last 10 years of the show.
Didn't we just do that?
Cue the emotive montage music.
Oh,
I thought we just did that.
Well, over the years, we've featured
Mountain
so
Blade
many great
2.
games, some of which got their start
Deus
right here
Ex.
on the PC Gaming Show. So,
Path
who
of
remembers some
Exile.
of those gems?
I mean, I remember in 2021 when we turned a graphics card into a spaceship, or
Yeah.
when we did various attempts to replace our host with artificial intelligence. It was an innocent time. We were so young and naive back then.
We sure were. And what about way back when the PC Gaming Show was live and we had developers like Dean Hall and Warren Spector and
That was way cooler when it was live.
Oh, and I
You still had
look like
hair,
that.
Day 9.
And who could forget the
Live
PC
show,
Gaming
best show.
1969, live streaming from a surface of a little white rock that we call the moon.
Hey, what?
Wow. I don't know if it's my dwindling oxygen levels or the fact that my internal organs are floating weightlessly.
I like
around
live
my
shows,
body.
dude.
Man, this game is making me feel very dizzy with excitement. Houston, anything new on the RPG front?
Hey, what?
And who could forget the PC Gaming Show 1350, a personal favorite of mine? Now, for fans of sticks and pebbles, prepare to lose thy stools for sticks and pebbles too. Developed by peasants and published by Microsoft. Simply boil some
It was
water
published by
to access it on
Microsoft?
Steam.
Sean, you know some of those things didn't really happen, right?
Oh, of course, Mika. I know. I'm not an idiot. Moon landing, sure.
Well, we have some more exciting news.
Oh, damn.
No 10th anniversary show.
Oh,
would be
damn.
complete without our favorite Brit and gaming goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
Thank you so much, Mika. It's great to see you and Sean again. And to celebrate 10 years, I even got us a little cake. But I do think I speak for everyone watching when I say, could you two stop goofing around and just get to the trailers already?
Well, in a second. But Frankie, riddle me this. Why aren't you like here with us?
Well, I'm kind of expecting a pretty special
Okay,
delivery.
see, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say anything because women go crazy when you ask that shit, and it's not the case, all right? I know you guys were saying it in chat.
And I'm just gonna.
I can't say that until the woman says it first.
Jump in whenever the mood takes.
All right?
Also, why are you standing there like a couple of lemons anyway? You should take
You
a
have
page
no
from my book and
idea.
take a load off.
Like, as I saw it, I was like, is she pregnant? But I can't just say that. Because women will go crazy if you say that.
Hey, Frankie, I think you're onto something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah, thank you, Frankie. And you know what? Thank you, chair scientists everywhere.
I'm glad you're both comfortable because we've got a great show today. Trailers to the most exciting upcoming PC games, exclusive world
She got
premiere
her
announcements of brand new games, interviews, and behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming releases.
Yeah, she's got
and
a
lots more.
But first, let's kick off this year's 2024 PC Gaming Show with 3 huge world premiere announcements here.
3
go.
huge world premieres. Let's go, baby! Nuggets Entertainment. It's one of them cozy games. Is this another Pokemon game? Yeah, it's one of the cozy games. That is one mad duck. The visuals look nice. I mean, considering how many people like to play the farm-like games, there's definitely an audience for this, so there's that. It's probably not for me, though. It does look cute. Among the Wild. Sign up for closed beta. World premiere number 2! Let's go!
Creators of Dolphromantic and Kurzgesagt comes a new game in space. Meet the Starbirds. Help them claim nearby asteroids. You'll need to build stuff. You'll need to gather stuff. You'll need to connect stuff to other stuff to produce even more stuff. To advance your technology and reach for the stars. Explore countless asteroids. They're packed with resources and come in all shapes and sizes. Stay curious. You
that was an
never
Among
know
Us
what you may
asteroid.
find. Starbirds coming to a solar system near you. Wishlist now on Steam.
Among Us? Among Us? World premiere number 3. See, now this is more my speed. What the? Ah, yes. Naked person. That's what I'm talking about right there. Job. Lornvale.
Wow, Lornvale looks great. A fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes, guns, but also magic. Sign me the heck up. And actually, Mika, question for you. What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Well, I could see myself as like a ruthless bounty hunter, blasting away hordes of enemies with a 6-shooter, or maybe I'd become a silver-tongued traitor, you know, talking my way out of dangerous situations.
Wait, but what about me?
For you, I picture a dead body, you know?
Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean, I would die quickly.
Body.
Yeah.
People have always said I look like the Disco Elysium bloated corpse.
Right? It really checks out. Well, in Lornvale, it looks like both of our visions can come true. Hey, now, Sean, since we're talking about fantasy games, lots of them let you practice alchemy, right? But how
Sure.
about a Tycoon game that lets you practice alchemy?
Oh, Mika, is your clever wordplay indicative of me getting to brew my own beer?
You are so right, Sean. It is but more than just that. In our next game, you build and manage a monastery, keep your monks happy, and create your very own ale recipe.
Oh, Mika, at last, a game that caters to my desire for medieval, mead-based monastery management.
Roll out the barrels as we raise a goblet or two to Ale Abbey.
Beer Brewing Monastery Tycoon. In beer we trust. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is that game, I forget. Yeah, Streets of Rogue. This actually looks pretty fun. Bonk, bonk, bonk. August 15.
I think it's time, Red.
I told you, my name is Ringo.
Play an anime.
Tell me again, how does this thing work?
You just have to combine the words. Like this. Super Fire King! Found the weakness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful with the face.
Oh, you get furries as allies. Let's go.
I guess it's just you and me
A
now.
furry anime game.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
Well, make sure you put on your seatbelt.
I don't know why their broadcast keeps having like these little hiccups. I guess it was a problem they might have even identified, but they were just like, it'll be fine. Nobody will notice. Yeah, this aesthetic is cute.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
This is Stormgate, I think, no? What is this show about? It's about video games. Radical Forge. Another farming game. This is becoming a little bit weird. Do we have like no bangers for the PC Gaming Show? I guess, yeah, it's getting kind of rough. The future of gaming is farming. Yes. Oh, damn. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Tip of the hat. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm not used to receiving raids on YouTube. It's like a very strange experience. Hopefully you're doing good, Alex. Goon Gang raid.
Zoe, I was beginning to think you'd never make it.
Guys, you should check out Oh No, It's Alex at some point. I'm gonna link his channel here. Make sure to check him out. He'll probably upset you if you're a console fanboy, though, so be wary.
I once served your father.
Just finished the Xbox showcase.
I helped to lay the groundwork for everything you see here.
Nothing too interesting so far.
I
We've seen a
am
lot
sorry.
of farming games.
Welcome, Zoe.
Steel Seed. This probably has some farming in it too. It's got the word seed. There you go. I love how we get the Steel Seed game right as Oh No It's Alex raid comes in. Seems reasonable. That Dick Tracy? No.
We need to move.
New Blood presents.
Come here.
I mean, look, graphics aren't the most important thing, but I love how in the most graphically capable platform, we haven't seen a single game that really pushes the boundaries of the visuals in this presentation. Not one. The art style looks alright, sure. Oh, he hit him right in the nuts. Pushes the boundaries of Nokia? Yeah, pretty much.
Thugs like you were all the same.
Did he throw a rat at him? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Well, there is an offer that you can't refuse.
I can throw a rat at somebody?
Are you
I'm
ready
sold.
to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe. You know, because I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well, good news, Sean. You will recognize our next game, Stormgate, a real-time strategy
Oh,
game.
finally.
And it's given off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not surprising since it's being made by a team of former StarCraft developers. And hey, Sean.
Yeah.
You've played StarCraft like an hour or two, right?
Oh,
An
yes,
hour or
Mika.
two,
I
yeah.
played maybe even 3 hours. I even dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
But now for all you RTS fans out there, heads up, because with Stormgate, we've got a lot more than just a trailer. We visited the developer Frost Giant Studios for a close-up look at their new
nice.
RTS. So get those hand stretches going, prop up your gaming chair, and stay hydrated. Prepare to do battle in Stormgate.
Stormgate.
Before the Infernals invaded us on Earth and destroyed human civilization, they engaged in battle with their sworn enemies, the Celestial Armada. Angelic form merged with advanced technology.
So the
Celestials
Protoss.
fight unlike anything we've seen.
So we got Protoss,
Harnessing both
Terrans, and
light
Zergs.
and darkness.
Seems
They
reasonable.
have new ways to mine resources and centralized army production. Their flying arc ship cascades power, which they use to expand infrastructure, energize their army.
Dude, they even teleport in like Protoss.
Enemies beware.
It's like, what do you call it? The
Now,
legally
the Celestial
distinct
Armada is here.
Protoss?
Earth is the latest
Must construct additional pylons.
It's just getting started.
Yep, we got the not Terrans, not Protoss, and the not Zergs. Although, to be honest, if you look at it that way, a lot of StarCraft was also like ripped off of Warhammer. So you kind of have
The
not
Celestial
Space
Armada
Marines,
is this dying alien
not
race that is
Tyranids,
moving
and
through the
I don't know
galaxy.
what the
And they are ancient
Protoss would be,
beings
the
that
Tau?
stretch back
I
to
don't
the
know.
origins of the universe itself. And
Not Tau.
everything from their beings to their civilization to where they live is technologically driven. And we love playing into that mechanically with how they express themselves on the battlefield in the game. With each faction that we develop, we start with a core identity. The Vanguard, we have this plucky
Not
human
Eldar,
resistance.
not
They're
Tau.
about
Yep.
adaptability. And with the Infernals, we really explored the idea of a unit-focused faction that could have a different way of summoning their troops into the battlefield. With the Celestials, when we started out, we really wanted to push a lot of boundaries. And we thought, how can we make a building-focused faction? And also a faction that introduces map-wide mobility. they are anchored by this idea that they're descending into the atmosphere from the Celestial Armada. And so when you're playing as this faction and can build structures all across the map in different places very easily, in many ways it becomes this strategic
Photon
dance
Rush.
about where the conflict is playing out on
Guys,
the map.
remember
So
Photon
we've
Rush?
kind of shifted
That
the
was one hell of a
focus
strat.
onto the buildings themselves.
Killed a couple of
There's
people
going to be a
with
lot
Photon
of
Rush.
emergent
It's pretty
gameplay
disgusting.
that players will discover on their own that we are not planning for. And that's actually what we want from the Celestials. Is we want to give players a bunch of options, a bunch of flexibility, and a bunch of interesting toys to play with, and then see what comes out the other side. And if you're the type of player that really likes coming up with this innovative way to outsmart opponents, the Celestial faction is designed for you.
With Celestials, we've really done something that is pure original thinking from this team that is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game. And it took a lot of iteration to get to the point that it felt balanced and where it felt correctly
How's this
comparable
better
to the
different
other
from
two races.
StarCraft? It will actually
Stormgate
get
is
supported.
a Blizzard-style RTS, and so by
Because Blizzard
saying that
basically
we're
just
continuing
took
the
a
legacy
big old
of Warcraft
dump on
and StarCraft,
StarCraft?
we're really looking at that core RTS experience. But we really believe that even within a Blizzard-style RTS, there's a lot of room to innovate, and there's a lot of creative boundaries that can be pushed to bring new styles of play and new experiences for players. And so we are really excited about bringing a lot of new ideas into the genre. We want you to have this asymmetric experience where playing one faction or another faction really feels almost like a different game entirely.
Our technology runs at a higher tick rate than any real-time strategy game that's ever come before. In a nutshell, essentially what that means is, as a player, the time between clicking and seeing their actions take place is faster than any other RTS game that's really ever come out. As a player, it just feels really, really good to play.
One of the biggest design challenges that we faced with Stormgate is creating a game that maintains the high skill gameplay that has been the heart of RTS for so long, but still provides
It's gonna be
an on-ramp for
really
new players
weird
coming
for them
in
to do
that
free-to-play,
doesn't
though.
scare them away. It's okay to be a high skill game. It's actually a good and appealing thing. We never want to water down.
Did you guys see the other one? There was another game that was kind of doing something similar to this, but they were like selling units through monetization.
Coming in without taking away
Yeah,
the
there's gonna be
high-skill
free-to-play, I
elements
think.
of the game that make RTS so exciting. Early access is much more about bringing the community along with us and benefiting from that feedback that the community provides us to really make the game what they tell us they want. We've been having conversations with the community, and together, hopefully, that we really are able to craft something that feels collaborative. We're sharing it at a much earlier stage than any game that we've worked on in the past. But it is a better way to make games. I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into something that is literally the best game that we've ever worked on as a result.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive first look at our Celestial faction. Stormgate's free to play. It's available to everyone and will be launching fully into early access on August 13th. But you can join us before then on July 30th by going to Steam and picking up one of our bundles that's available today.
Well, douse me in ethereal light and mine my minerals. I am beyond excited.
My minerals!
If you're excited for RTS madness, wait until you hear this.
Oh
I've been
my
using pretzels
God,
to scoop up my
dude.
ice cream instead of a spoon. Pretzels, they're like spoons you can eat.
Oh, solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
It's strategy,
my
Sean.
minerals.
Optimum watch party strategy. No spoons, nothing to wash later. Get it? Here is another example.
I
Let's say
can't-
someone knocks on my door
Somebody
during
needs
a watch
to.
party.
Somebody needs to make like a
regular
meme
person will
out of
get
that.
up and answer the door,
My
but me,
minerals.
I just hurl this brick through my front window, and whoever was knocking runs away in terror. Bricks, they're like spoons you can throw.
I feel like I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds totally overpowered. I think you're onto something.
My point is this. It's a really exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today, starting right now. All you turn-based tactics fanatics out there do not want to miss this next one.
Special delayed delivery. Man, I still haven't seen a single video game that I was like, hells yeah, this is the one. Devolver have a show today? Devolver's show was after the main show on Friday, I think. Fight for your shareholders. Yes. What's this one? Toads of the Bayou. Stab 5 enemies. Okay, so it's cards. Cards in XCOM? I don't know. Why is that toad so well dressed? That's the question that I really want to ask. Why is it... Wait, that's a toad nun? Stab 2, then stab and push. Okay. Just another day in the seminary. The Toads of the Bayou, a distinguished gentle frog. True. Into the breach with cards,
When the demon
yeah.
looked upon the earth, it was the look of death.
So Kamla is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension. What a twat.
The primary mission is to sabotage Kamla's operation at any cost.
Just splendid, huh?
Hey, Wilhelm Scream. The old man, that's me.
You got equipped with Thinamagics too.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
The
Tight
siblings.
passages, traversing the rooftops, will require some cunning.
Don't mind me.
Did you just melt it?
It's an incredibly complicated chemical reaction. But yes. Impressive.
Terrifying.
It has its uses.
The werebear. I mean, that seems reasonable. The group just had a random werebear because we needed a furry.
Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
Yeah, you get a vibe of Commandos.
They said that a career in archaeology would be uneventful.
Sumerian 6.
Stealth, tactics, a ragtag group of scientists, and a werebear? What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC gaming show over the last 10 years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my God, is Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
Has and always will be, Mika.
don't
And
know
in the
stats.
first 10 years of this show, we've piped into your hungry little eyeballs over 79,018 seconds of exclusive PC gaming content, streaming in a plethora of languages and regions.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked closely with developers to provide exclusive behind-the-scenes content and showcase some of the most exciting games of the past decade, all of which can be found over on our Steam page.
Indeed, and hey, how about a few more of those stats?
Ooh.
According to chat, a whopping 98.7% of viewers tuned in live right now want us to hurry up and get on with the next trailer. So hey,
Yes!
can't argue with that.
Ah, look at
No,
that.
you can't.
impressive. It's like he's a mind
Hey,
reader.
PC Gamers, my name is Dave, and I'm the director at Mighty Yell, and if you know us, you know we like to make things that are weird, uplifting, and fun. With those things in mind, I cannot wait to show you our brand new expressive dance battle adventure, All Systems Dance. All Systems Dance takes the fun of freely dancing and moving through a space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation. Look, we wanted to make a game about dance because, well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not. But that doesn't matter. The thing about dance is that everyone can dance. And if everyone can dance, and dance is what you need to save the world, then maybe everyone can save the world. I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com for more information. Thank you for watching this, for being a part of this with us. And remember, the revolution will not be choreographed.
The revolution will not be choreographed.
Welcome to Port Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and
I've seen
relax.
a trailer of this in another
we here
show.
at Whoosh have thought of everything, so you never have to.
Don't believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh. Look around. We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance. Dance reprograms them. Dance makes them see us as more than just a number on a spreadsheet. You have to dance. You have to dance like your life depends on it. Take back control, free yourself, and feel the movement. The revolution will not be choreographed.
The revolution will not be televised. Hey, what's this? This looks interesting. You guys remember Interstate 76? That was a wicked game, dude. I loved that game. I played the fuck out of that game. Interstate 76, then they had another one which was Interstate 82, I think. I'm getting very much Interstate 76 vibes from this, which is a good thing. Twisted Metal? Yeah, Twisted Metal too. Fumes. Wishlist me. This is a blast from the past. I see everybody talking about Twisted Metal. Was I the only? Your mother's sulfurs have been. What is this? Anybody remember the car MMO? You mean the crew? Yeah, that game's gone now. Type 80 Typhoon. Legally distinct AK-47. Oh, it's not an AK. Goon SpongeBob. Anti-static.
Atlas 1-1, this is Zeus. Do you copy? Over. We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron Corridor area. We need you to localize it and contain it. There's a lot of blue and red activity there. Do not engage.
I think I know which game you're talking about.
I repeat, do not engage. Your goal is simple. Search and contain the anomaly. I repeat, search. Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
The Phantom Line.
Okay, Mika, pop quiz.
But I didn't study, Sean.
Quiet, listen. Let's say you find yourself face to face with a huge mutant super soldier whose arm has been replaced by a chainsaw.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, if I were a mad scientist working for an evil mega corporation, you know, like you do, I would probably replace its other arm with a grappling hook.
Oh my God, perfect, because that means you would fit right in at Tripwire Interactive, who have been working for years to bring us the next installment in the Killing Floor series. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the franchise has been a huge staple of the PC gaming show since its inception back in 2015. Tripwire have actually been at 9 PC gaming shows. In the upcoming sequel, players will face off against a new upgraded generation of Zeds in this long-awaited co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade. To learn more, we visited those mad scientists at Tripwire Interactive for this exclusive look at the guns and gore of Killing Floor 3.
There it be. I remember playing Killing Floor 2. It was pretty good. And I played the original one as well.
Who's ready for a bit of fun then?
It's one of those situations where, you know, a woman will post on social media, men will look at this and say, hell yeah, and then we all just go, hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Action horror would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning with Killing Floor 3. It was really about science gone wrong. I mean, even like, look at this set, right? As a kid of the 80s and 90s, I just loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator comics. There were some elements in there about trying to create biological weapons set in a thematically dystopian themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But from Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses who have to use every single bullet, every single grenade, every single weapon to handle the things that they're being faced with, these kind of insurmountable odds. Those moments are what motivate us, and that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that we've improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount of Zeds that are in the world at one time, so the battle feels way more epic.
We knew we wanted Zeds to become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you, so the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be, so I have to kind of keep my head on a
Warrior
swivel
2 is also very
and
good.
really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to me faster, what's going to do more damage. It's just
AV, they've
more
always
ways to
had
kind of
this type
amplify
of
not only the
soundtrack
action,
in
but
Killing
that
Floor.
horror element as well in KF3.
We have like very detailed hit detection system now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it stays there permanently. Exactly where you burn the creature is where you'll see its flesh burnt. We actually have Zeds where you can blow limbs off and they'll keep fighting you if it's not a critical spot of that Zed.
Most of our Zeds have somewhat of a critical zone on it. So certain Zed tech, like on the flesh pound, on his back, on his chest, they'll glow. If you shoot that, it will explode off and expose like an inner critical zone that when you shoot will kind of deal the ultimate killing blow to that Zed.
One thing that's always felt great in Killing Floor is shooting things in the head. We wanted there to be variety when you do that. Their heads are made up of multiple meshes so that it can essentially open up and kind of randomizes what that head could look like. There is the opening shot of Day of the Dead.
We can
where there's
open
literally
up.
just a
We
massive
can open up
tongue
their
and
heads.
maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans. There's kind of like little Easter eggs throughout everything. That
See, these
impact
guys
and
know
that
what we
feedback
want.
and
They're
that
like,
variation
listen,
makes
we
shooting
put
things in the head feel
diversity as
incredibly
you're shooting
rewarding.
things in the head. There'll be different things inside.
We hope you enjoyed that exclusive look at
That's
Killing Floor
awesome,
3.
dude.
For more information, visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
That's so good.
What a
That
beautifully
exploding
twisted
technology.
and nightmarishly
Yeah.
gory game. I've already added it
Finally,
to my
this
wish
is-
list, and look at
this
this.
is the
Mika.
best one in the
I've
show so
also
far.
been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
Sean, that is the Discord for Cleaning Floor 3, the mopping simulator.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing street marks on kitchen floors.
All right, let's leave Zeds behind because in our next game, there is a different type of mob filling the streets. Thousands of screaming sports fanatics. You can manage traffic, security, and logistics for
Coppa
athletes
City.
and fans in football tycoon game Coppa City. Here's the world premiere trailer.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the greatest it has ever seen. You are responsible for how it will go down in history. Get ready to host the biggest clubs from all around the world. You will have to manage every single detail. Prepare for thousands of fans swarming your city, filling the streets with energy you can only get from football fever. But remember, safety is a top priority.
I'd give them
all
safety.
in
I'd
your
fill the
hands.
street with cops and gave them free reign to beat everybody
you
down the
find
second
the
they
right
get too
balance?
rowdy. Bro, listen.
fans are getting excited,
I live in Portugal.
but the pressure on the
Football
organizers
fans
is
are
rising.
fucking crazy,
Can you
dude.
give them
They're
what they
fucking
want?
insane.
Can you create a night they will remember forever?
You have no idea, dude.
Everything comes down to your decisions.
Football hooligan simulator, yeah, dude. Oh, it's my coworkers being put into a game. Caralho, português? Claro. Yeah, especially you guys, the guys from Porto. Whenever you come down to Lisbon, you always make a fucking mess.
Coppa City
All right?
25, the first football tycoon.
Especially you guys. I'm talking about you. Mr. Krabs, you've been seeing me for years. You didn't know? Yeah, I'm Portuguese. A lot of people don't know that I'm Portuguese. It's mutual. What is this? By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Hopefully, watching it with me is more entertaining than just watching the PC gaming show. Ah, yes. Farming simulator, but this time with singing. Missed anything good yet? Killing Floor 3. 16 players, Star Fury. It's a puzzle game. Tampopo is the name. I mean, the mixes have been pretty bad all around, Tummy Giggles, throughout all of the shows, to be honest. This is a cult initiation game. Could have been playing Final Fantasy 14, but I decided to watch this instead. Wouldn't still be here watching that for Rurikhan, so I guess that's a good thing. Well, thank you. Hey, PC Game Pass. Would you look at that?
Hey, Candy Narwhal! Dog with the face of the guy from the deli. And Elven Princess and Nightmare
Haven't I already
Girl.
seen this?
Are you ready?
This is probably an
Awesome
ad.
games in my own fantasy megaverse. I hope I never wake up.
Shouldn't they have to like disclose when ads are
So
happening?
what's up first? A little Halo capture the flag, or
Wait, was that a buffed link?
Kat, we've
Female
been talking.
link? A buffed
you do
female
know
link?
about PC Game Pass, right?
PC
That's
Game
insane.
Pass? What's that?
It's a membership that lets PC players play new and
What the
immersive
fuck?
PC games.
Like going to a PC gamer's dreamland.
What the fuck is
only
that?
You're awake and he's not here. Tell me all about it!
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along
it's
with a
Baldur.
curated library of PC games.
It even includes an EA Play membership.
And it's crammed to the gunnels with exclusive member benefits and discounts.
Sea of Thieves.
If I were human instead of a
Game
rich
Pass.
dream elf, then I'd use it to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah! Sick! Can I play with my friends? Ask them yourself.
This is, yeah.
Oh, multiplayer! So it's a gaming membership designed specifically
Is
for
this
PC
Valorant?
players, and you get all these awesome features for a low monthly price.
This can't be Valorant because that'd be Riot Games.
Riot Games benefits.
Thanks, guys. As soon as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass. It's literally a dream come true. Better, even.
Blops 6. They're making sure to let you know the next Blops is on Game Pass. Riot are on
It's
Game
not
Pass?
often I get to say
Are
this,
they?
but
Oh,
that
right, they
terrifying
are.
clown and his admittedly
Okay,
cute
then
friends
I've
really
guessed
know
it.
what they're talking about.
Oh, they sure do, Mika. PC Game
Among
Pass
Us?
is a great way to try
You
out
guys see
tons of
that Among
PC games
Us?
without having to buy them at full price.
Every time I
true.
see Among
Well,
Us, I
let's
just
keep the
think
show
of
rolling with some
Mutahar,
more
dude. It's like,
trailers.
it's engraved into my brain. I just hear Mutahar going like, Among Us? Among Us? Hey, this actually looks legit. What is this? Local co-op? Okay. This actually looks legit. Play the demo now, Last Moon. That looked pretty good.
Solver for Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere. We're making a covert revenge thriller FPS about a secret agent turns down one last job too many and gets hunted across the North American wilderness by the military-industrial complex. And I was like, hey, can I shoot this promo here? And they said, well, it's Texas, of course we can hunt you. And I said, what's that? The one thing the games industry needs more than a corporation that gives a shit about developers and their players is WASP slander. Now, I could tell you about how Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere, is making an exciting new action game, but if you get anything out of this next trailer, I hope it's that WASPs are evil bastards and they should be shot on sight. Thank you.
Where are you hiding? The more you hide, the more agents we send. And the more agents we send...
My man was speaking to Zoomers, dude. I didn't get anything out of that.
Okay.
Wait! I've got hiding!
Agent down! Harding spotted!
My man doesn't miss.
Harding's here!
This looks alright.
He's going for the head!
Be careful what you wish for.
I am your beast.
The Cataclysmal left us broken. Lost. But we rose, piece by piece.
Lego.
Night after night.
No, they're breaking the
broke us
Lego.
once. But I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Cataclysm. Is it a Portuguese game?
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Oh, I think it's that other strategy game, the one with the pay-to-win units. Man, people really enjoyed the formula of whatever is that game, that has the gun
Listen,
thing.
I don't care what you were doing back on Earth, shooting hobos in tracksuits or sweating in a bush in some godforsaken jungle. This is nothing like what you've ever faced. Our intel confirms enemy operators deployed in the AO. And it seems like those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your mission objective a priority, and I'll see you on the other side.
Level
Moving out.
0 extraction. Just what we needed, another extraction shooter. No, not Hotline Miami. That was, you know, there's, I forget what the name of the game is. I think it's something nuclear. It had gun in the title.
Excellent work as always, Day 9. What's up, everybody? I'm Tasteless, and I am joined with David Kim and Artosis.
There he is.
Today, we're going to be talking to you about a very exciting new game, Battle Aces, a fast-action RTS.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So this first building that you see right here is my core. This is where my units train out of. And also, if I lose the core, then I lose the game.
It seems like in this game, you can expand like within seconds of it starting. Is that correct?
Yeah, so right when the game starts, you have enough resources to either expand, tech, or build an army to attack with.
You know, something that we keep seeing show up on this screen right now is that intelligence bar. This is one of my favorite things about Battle Aces, where you can immediately see not just your unit deck, but your opponent's as well, and start strategizing from the get-go.
Unit
For
deck.
sure. And not only that, I can also see the precise, I guess, tech progress of my opponent and vice versa too. So we can strategize very precisely in this game.
So with these unit decks, you can make almost any combination of units. How many units exactly are in the game Battle Aces right now?
Yeah, so we have 45 units planned for the closed beta, but we'll be adding new units every single season, so the possibilities of strategy will be endless.
Now, I notice here on the intelligence bar, you can see you're teching up, your opponent is taking that faster third base, and I see you're playing like a very defensive, tech-oriented game, whereas your opponent is playing a bit more fast-paced, right? Like he's running around, he's doing the attacking while you're doing the defending.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the different types of strategies that can be used for different players?
So in this specific game, I'm trying to show off a more easier way to play, so you'll notice that I'm not really clicking all that much kind of thing. So my basic strategy is in tier 1, I have these recall units that can teleport back to any of my bases, making it a very easy defensive option. And I'm straight teching to king crabs that are very strong at harassing enemy bases and expansions.
Now, game timers and RTSs is not like a new thing, but what's interesting about this one is that this game counter is counting down. What's the story with that?
Yeah, so we have a max game limit of 10 minutes in this game. So when the timer reaches 0, then the game will end. And the winning player is whoever has the higher score when that happens.
10 minutes,
And we noticed
that's
that
it.
the 2 king crabs you have, they seem to be on a stealth mission here. It seems like you're skirting the bottom of the map, maybe going up for a little bit of harassment, a little bit of counterattacking.
Yeah, for sure. So I sent 2 to the back so that I can take down one of these bases, hopefully, and while playing a defensive game. But the enemy noticed that, and because he can't, he was kind of off position. That's why he went all in on my third base.
Yeah, it looks like he will end up killing off your third base here, and in fact brings in a huge army, but it looks like you will defend, unfortunately losing that third base.
Yeah, but I do have a bigger army, and I was able to save those 2 king crabs and bring them back. So I'm feeling pretty good about this massive attack right here.
Yeah, it looks like you're pushing forward, and that is a very scary army with that many king crabs. Let's see how you end up doing. It does look like it's going to end up being a rout, even taking down his
The
flying
biggest
units
thing
there.
about this is
Looks like
going to
you've
be
done a great
how you
job
go
at this
about
game,
acquiring
David.
the
And
units.
you know, I gotta say, guys, I've played a lot of Battle Aces, and if you want a more in-depth look at the high skill expression available, check it out at playbattleaces.com.
And we'll be starting our beta very soon, in a few weeks. So please make sure to sign up for the beta while you're there at the site.
And be sure to wish list it on Steam. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have. Day 9, back to you.
Oink.
Thanks, Artosis. And Nick Tasteless Plot, my literal brother that refers to me by my internet moniker.
Well, now, Sean, Frankie told us there'd be a lot of great new strategy games in our show, and you know, she was right. There has never been a better time to be a PC gamer and an RTS fan. And with the lightning-fast action of its 1v1 and 2v2 modes, Battle Aces is a big reason why.
And next up, Citizen Sleeper 2. Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna...
I thought it...
It's me, right?
No.
Well, look.
Okay.
If you don't mind,
Yeah,
a little
no,
mix-up, but
I'm Citizen Sleeper right
I'd
now.
love to. The world of a malfunctioning android housing the digitized consciousness of a human being can be treacherous existence at the best.
I was supposed to introduce that trailer. Me, Mika. And then he just swoops in and steals it. Ho, you've made a powerful enemy today, Plot.
Mika, is everything okay?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Hit him with a chair.
Okay, great.
Hit him with a
As
chair. I want to
was
see it.
saying,
I want to see her hit him with a chair. Do it.
Keep talking, Day 9, and you won't have 9 days left after I...
Look, Mika,
What?
we can all hear your thoughts.
What? How?
Well, yeah, you recorded them earlier, you know, in the voiceover studio. I mean, that's the audio that's getting piped into the studio right now. Guys, can we go ahead and mute 003 Mika's internal rage.wave right now?
You got it, Sean.
I'm sorry, I just, I really wanted to introduce the trailer. I'm like the TTRPG girl.
Okay, you know what? Honestly,
yeah.
totally fine. Go ahead.
Did she say the
Okay.
titty RPG girl?
You've lost your memory and there's a bounty on your head.
I'm so...
Okay, wait, hold on. Where are my vengeful thoughts?
Oh.
Sorry, Sean. It got taped over with one of our nature documentaries.
All right, well, just play that, I guess.
Well, as I was saying, you've lost your memory.
Bolivian gulping iguana sounds its mating call, a noise often described as nature's dumbest sound.
Oh, forget it. Just cue the dang thing.
Well, in all of its uninterrupted glory, here's our first ever look at the gameplay in Citizen
If I
Sleeper
was the
2,
one
which I got to
who
announce and
paid
not
for
Sean.
this slot, I would not be happy. If I was like a marketing guy
Wake
for
up,
Citizen Sleeper, I'd be like, this is not good
closing
marketing.
In. We
What
need
is
this
this?
next contract to go right, but nothing's gone right so far. That contract Carson gave us was trouble from the start. Junie? I didn't trust her. Not for a moment. That derelict was a death trap. Suddenly, it was all over. But we've got to bounce back. We've secured the contract.
There's one more hour of show.
So let's talk, crew. How about Nia? She was handy with that drone. Stopped the whole thing blowing up in our faces. Or Eugene. He's a loudmouth, but he's tough as hell. Although he did forget to tell us about Vesna. Or we find someone new, but new crew have new problems. The belt is wide, Sleeper. So whatever comes at us next, just remember, nothing in the belt ever.
This actually looks interesting. I kind of dig this. Demon School. That's pretty much what I expected, Taylor Schultz. Unrailed 2. I can't even understand what's on screen. The pixels are too big. Pixels are too big. They're just too big.
Wish you could keep track of all the games you're seeing on the PC Gaming Show? Well, that's exactly what wishlists are for. The PC Gaming Show Steam page is a one-stop shop where you can fill up your wishlist with every single game we're featuring on our show.
Pixels.
Make it quick, though. We've got an unbeatable trailer coming up. That's no exaggeration. It really is unbeatable.
Okay. Why is it 4x3?
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Get tased. Unbeatable. Hey, look, they can do more than 4x3. Such a strange choice to just do it 4x3 though. Yeah, see that I think I remember it was called Enter the Gungeon, I think. Hey, I like that guy. He looked like a dwarf. Vanilla? You stuff? Odenfall. Oh, Nuclear Throne, yeah. Plum, plum, plum. Rise to new challengers. Interesting visuals there. Core Keeper.
That is a double shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's upcoming 1.0 launch and twin stick shooters Odenfall coming to early access later this year.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. Should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2 and this classic zombie survival horror game that started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying
we've
cinematic
seen this one
experience
already.
of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a permadeath horror co-op game.
You start with a flashlight with no weapons, and you're exploring in the dark, and you're trying to find your first friend and your first weapons to get some safety.
You find more gear, you find more people. It's suddenly 4 players, 6 players, 8 players, up to that final showdown at the power plant, where hordes of zombies are pouring in and using explosives and assault rifles to overcome
Instead of
that
killing
final
people,
challenge.
you're finding them to
Like
help
with
you.
Chivalry, combat is the first thing
That
we
concept
focused on.
actually
being front
seems
banner.
interesting.
We want that game feel just really intense, and it's part of the immersion. Every run is different. We're looking at how
The
do
thing
we
is,
deliver
voice
it to
chat is
Hollywood
gonna ruin
cinematic experiences. You know, how do we put you in a place
So
that
you
you've never
can't-
been
you
before,
can't do like
but you've always
Discord
wanted
voice
to be.
chat.
It's like a co-op game with consequences. And the fun becomes, how long can I survive the zombie apocalypse?
And then you get griefed and you die. I mean, Yard Mage, if we're going to be talking about getting griefed, then we might as well not play video games. Because it's always a bad experience when you get griefed. And there's always going to be some games where you are going to get griefed. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. You move on.
Friendly Mustang has arrived on the battlefield. Take the electrotube to your radio transmitter.
That's a big bear. Wilhelm scream. That's the second one I've heard. Stricken? Strithen? I don't know. This is the drugs game. Does DDS stand for Drug Dealing Simulator? Drug Dealer Simulator? Zakov City. See, look, another game with the whole nuclear thrown weapons thing. Big card game. Marši super. Deck Builder Battle Royale. Infermi, Hope and Fear.
Peggy 18.
Hey, what's this one? That's Sprint 66. It's like a racing game, but with people. Die for fame. No, I don't think I will. Splat. I like the way they splat. Oh, look at that. It's an arm. That's lovely. That's Sprint 66. Wipe out with dudes. Yes. Deactivated. Bachman Media Network.
Gore meets parkour in
I remember
Death
the
Sprint
Destruction
66.
Derby. The
And here
Destruction
I thought
Derby
the
was
worst
a
thing that could happen
blast.
while jogging is jogging. Now, you've heard of motorbikes and motorboats, but how about motor brooms? In Crescent County, you can escape
only
to a
motorboat
beautiful
I
and
know
wholesome island of witches,
is this
where you
one.
don't just fly around on boring old wooden brooms. You suit them up, trick them out, and use them for drifting, racing,
sleepy.
and
I'm
running a
getting slap
high-speed
happy.
delivery service. Let's take a visit to Crescent County.
Crescent County, let's go! I don't know what this game is. Bull. Wait, you've never ridden one? No. She was just moved here. My God, Lou. Motor brooms are gonna take over your life. $0. Seek employment. Rurikhan Rex incoming. Have my little T-Rex arms, baby. I'm good to go. The children. Oh, I'm not home though. I'm at the studio. I'm fine. It's fine. Wait, did she kiss her? You can't do that. That's illegal.
And now I'm beyond lucky to be joined by Crescent County's creative director, Anna Hollenreich. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here.
Now, that was a lovely trailer, and I'd love if you could just walk us through a little more of what we just saw.
It's
Pimp
kind
my
of,
broom
if you're
looking
imagining
fine.
Delivery Service meets the Bikes of Kira, set on a rural witch tech island. It's a game about finding yourself kind of as a proto-adult, and I'm really interested in this question of how do you find home in a new space? How does a place become yours? By day, you're driving around the island, making deliveries to the locals, and then by night, you're racing around the island with the characters that you've befriended along the way, or, I don't know, maybe you want to get one of the characters to date you, but you need a bed frame because they have self-respect. Is that overly mean?
You did say that you took some personal experiences into this. It's so real. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my first ever proper video games job where I moved to the Isle of Wight. I couldn't stop doing this witch tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic-Cons. I was selling art about it. And I've been working in big teams on things
The
like
journey
Fall
about
Guys.
self-discovery.
But I knew that if I didn't launch myself out into the unknown, I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
If a
So
girl
this is
really
a
likes you,
delivery
bed
license
frame
game,
won't
right?
stop her.
But it's
Can
also
confirm
got
from
underground
personal
motion and
experience.
street racing in it.
What is?
I really love genre
I'm so
mashups.
confused.
I
What
think
is a
that they're
bed
so
frame? Isn't it just a
interesting,
bed?
And I love making worlds
Isn't it
that
just
feel
a bed?
warm and lived in and loved.
Or you
where
mean
people
like
feel,
some
you know,
people just
relaxed
sleep with a
and safe.
mattress
But
on the
also,
floor?
if you want to amp things
Is that
up,
the
you can
reference?
trick out your motor broom to the
It's
point
like,
where
oh,
you're
you can't
almost
have
flying
sex with her
and
in
smash
if
into
it's
your
just a
friends with
mattress
all
on
your
the floor. You need a bed
powers.
frame.
What about it
Is that
excites you
it?
the most, though?
We're really interested in
It's where the
making
mattress
this
goes on?
island feel
Okay.
very relaxing.
See,
to
I just
drive
call
around, but
those a
also
fucking bed.
Hiding all of these little
I just call those
shortcuts
a
and
bed.
jumps and boosts
That's what I call
all
them.
over the place, so that it can be just as intense and chaotic
Yeah.
sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
Yeah, I just call
This
those
game
bed.
means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add
I've
it
slept
to
on
your
the
wish
floor.
list.
I don't even need the mattress. I've slept on the
Crescent
floor.
County looks amazing,
I have
Sean,
no
and it is just
self-respect.
oozing with charm. I'm definitely
Bed
making room
frame
for it at the
prevents
top of my wish list.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other great games you've seen on our show today, they're all located in
You
one
mean lack
place,
of
the
breath-
PC Gaming
bed
Show
frame.
Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some
You
other
also call a
wickedly good
microwave a rock cabinet? Oh, microwave is the heaty boy. That's what I call it. It's the heaty boy. You put the food in the heaty boy. Craft your ship in a bottle. Forgotten seas. Sail for new land. Bro, this is the game for me. I'm Portuguese, bro. We used to rule them bitches. We used to rule the seas. That was our thing. We were the #1. Nobody could fuck with us at sea. Not anymore, though. That shit was a long time ago. Fire! Those animations look kind of jank.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the
Sam
last
Walker?
man standing.
No, Sam.
I steel myself for what's to come. I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting for a
Yeah.
chance to make things right. Even if it's too little too late.
The Moon Mystery. G.I. Joe, Wrath of Cobra. Hells yeah, brother. Yeah, we don't even have CR7. We don't even have Cristiano Ronaldo anymore. We used to have him. Not anymore. Help Lily find her sister. She's got a broom too. Ever home. Yeah, stab them. Stab the spiders. Endless replayability. Life's never been cheaper. Shell Runner. Renaissance Kingdom Wars. Build your cities from the fields to the streets. Write your story from mercenary to an emperor. Renaissance Kingdom Wars. Operate the tax collection system. Brother? Why? You have your mother better think twice. Debtors Club.
Set out on the
Seems
journey,
reasonable.
my child, and find your voice.
The land of the
For it is the
magnates.
sound of the instrument that soothes your father.
I don't know where to go, where to search for it.
Play a note at the melody world.
Man, this
A great
might be the
sight
worst one of the
won't you
shows.
guess? Other words.
Am I?
whereby the heavy cup of wine.
Is this the worst one, boys? It's not even close. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, get him. Cat Quest 3. Let's go. Could really use that bed right about now. Nah, Killing Floor 3 is probably the best game we've seen so far.
Hello, my name is Nicole He, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's
Hey,
first
Devolver
third-person
Digital.
shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been
Third-person
hired to
shooter?
produce 1999's hottest reality show, and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never ever speak to the talent. Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different things, so let's see who's tuning in today. All right, we've got the divorced dads. They want to see bromances, meat on the grill, strong male emotions, you know, divorced dad stuff. And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality TV. And the film students are watching, and they want to see all of this at a Dutch angle, of course. Hold on, butt guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say. Pants are a prison for the ass, if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if we combo all the different things that they want to see in frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it. And no matter how crazy the audience requests are, we have to satisfy them or else the show will be canceled. But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV after all. Just pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
So that's the thing. We have Animal Crossing at home, I guess. Go-Go Town. It's called Go-Go Town. Go-Go Town. Hey, it's a cozy space game. Oh, is this a space trucking game? I could actually get into that. Fuck yeah, brother. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, this is the one for me. I'm not even being ironic. I love space trucking. Brother, please. This is the one! yeah, brother. Chipping across the stars, September 3rd. That's what we need to do.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
I've seen that one. Oh, look, it's Flintlock. We've already seen Flintlock earlier today. Some capybara thing. Oh man, that looks good. What is that? Oh, that's Wild Masters, I think, isn't it?
Trust me when I say I know what it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new genre, don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since 2017, but is now preparing for its heralded 1.0 release. Here's a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction shooters goes gold.
I'm slap happy, boys. I'm just like, I'm out of it. I'm so sleepy that I'm out of it. This is great. This show's great, bro. This is the best show. What is this? This looks good.
Давненько не заходил. Куда пропадал-то?
Yeah, shoot him in the face.
Ты на арену подался, но
Shoot him in the face.
Вернулся, да? Чемпион. Да, изменился ты. Но и у нас тут жизнь не стоит на месте.
Oh yeah, throw a grenade at him.
Конфликт в Таркове снова разгорается. И пока неизвестно, чем все это закончится.
This is actually the Escape from Tarkov game. Hell yeah!
Похоже, придется тебе снова показать, чего ты стоишь, боец. Путь осилит идущий.
Didn't these guys try to rip off their community? Bro, they try to rip off their community. Didn't they like sell some super duper $250 edition and then told the people who bought the $150 edition to go pound sand? Yeah, they did. They fucking did. These guys are scumbags. The people who make this game are fucking scum. Well, not the ones who make it. The ones who do the marketing and monetization bit. They're fucking scum. They suck. Unheard of edition. Yeah, it's unheard of because I never fucking heard of it. Isn't this the Asmongold game? I mean, it's a Mizkif game, technically, but it's the OTK game, isn't it? This is the OTK game, yeah. Skill not included. Explosions required. Why is he a wizard? I thought Asmongold was a warrior. This is some bullshit. I feel like I'm getting scammed. If I could make a game with unlimited budget, I would make something in the vibe of Monster Hunter.
You want.
There it is, Flintlock.
As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction.
Stab him with the axe. She's got axes. Get him. Siege of Dawn. There you go. Blast him with the gun. I might play this.
You're in my way.
Zappy zap, boys.
Let's go. Come and get it.
The thing about this game, I really wish the animations were better. Shoot him! I just stopped moving when he got shot. He just went right. What the fuck is that? I like the way their shit explodes. It's nice. It just like stops midway through the animation. Yeah, it's just like that. It just stops moving. I love it. Mullet Mad Jack.
Sounds like you're in trouble.
Did he have hentai on his phone? Mullet Mad Jack and hentai?
You have 10 seconds. Destroy these damn robots.
Desperate Samurai.
Okay, boss. Roger.
This looks interesting. Rip out the digital eyeball. Fuck that guy.
To take care of our bud.
Consume.
Be a good boy and die!
This game blows your mind.
Yeah, Mullet Mad Jack.
Mullet Mad Jack.
Buy now? Did it just release?
Sean, I am sad to say it, but we're not a million miles away from the end of our show.
What?
Oh no.
Already?
Oh, wait.
Not
Sean,
that.
are you about to yell no and dramatically wave your fist at the
No,
sky?
no, I just thought I was going to sneeze.
Oh.
Anyways, as you were saying.
Right, well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time to...
Sorry, it turns out I am allergic to shows nearing conclusion.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something very
That was real
special.
funny.
We are living in a golden age of city builders.
Like,
and
not
there's
even
something
me
out
in
there for
slap
everyone.
happy mode
Strategy, survival,
was able to
puzzle
laugh at
games,
that one.
co-op. There
That's
are
fucked
some
up.
really great, cozy,
That's
no
fucked up,
stress
bro.
city builders.
And it's true. But even with all the city builders I play, I can honestly say that
I'm
we've
gonna put
never
this on
seen
my
one
hat,
quite like this.
my head,
From a very
and I think it'll
talented
be
team of
funnier
developers who made
than
games
whatever
like
they're
Mark of the
doing.
Ninja and Gone Home.
I can
Let's
just
watch the
put
world
this in
premiere
my head.
of Generation Exile.
There, see? I can put this in my head and it's funnier.
Our generation ship was to travel hundreds of years across the stars so we could build a new world for humanity. We had tried to restore Earth's ravaged ecology. The desperate solution nearly wiped us out instead. And now it's on the ship. And it's growing. There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water, air. We might not always work well with each other. We might squabble, we might stumble, but we are all we have. As we're building a balanced ecosystem, years will go by like minutes.
That's my condition.
We must adapt to each other and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story, and your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that
This is
drove us from
honestly
our
one of the
home?
last cringe PC
Because
game shows.
every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns a second chance.
Oh man, yeah, I should do something to get drunk during this show, but I don't. The thing is, I don't drink. That would fuck up my liver so bad. Hey, it's a real place. It's got tulips. That's my wife's favorite flower. My wife likes tulips. I always try to
Generation
buy tulips.
Exile is a sustainable solarpunk city builder with a reactive emergent narrative that changes every single time the game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth behind, attempting to find
You
a
mean
new
like
home
the
for
one we're in
humanity.
right now?
So rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, You need to find a new way to develop a society that is sustainable and can thrive.
Your job is to make sure that you shepherd humanity successfully to the destination planet, and that they live to get there, and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both in a lot of strategy games, but also just in the world around us, where it's like, oh, well, when we need more resources, we can just keep extracting, we can just keep growing and growing and growing. It's simply not possible to keep expanding forever. And that is a thematic element of the game for sure, but part of that has come from just looking at the industry around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? We see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus on how can we extract as much value in the short term. And the people who are harmed the most by that are the thousands of people who in the last 6-8 months have lost their jobs, right? So as you make your way through the game and progress through the game, rather than just infinitely getting bigger, it's about becoming more regenerative, to use only what you have around you because there's no external source of anything else.
Fundamentally, you're on a spaceship. You got what you got.
What we wanted to achieve is to take a relatively recognizable set of city building mechanic, but having more narrative and story elements there as well. Because the thing that is so rich about city builders is that they're so systems dense, and that game state is all very much driven by the choices and decisions that the player is making. But the opportunity then we saw is to look at all that in the city building layer game state, and then
drag it out into the narrative.
Exactly.
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming.
But in a good way.
In a good way.
Where rather than, just everyone's gonna play through the game and at turn 15, this thing happens. Then at turn 25, this thing happens. Instead, you can just have authored narrative events that are reactive to whatever choices you've made. Like weird ecology things that are occurring aboard the vessel, or
they're situational
crises.
Yeah.
Small
like
and large.
somebody just
We're able to
decides
provide
to have
the
sex with
player
a
the
plant.
ability to make consequential specific decisions that are divorced from just the pure systems of the game, which then informs the
random
events that
things
will
that
occur
can
in the
happen.
future, so that at the end, there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey to get there is one that you uniquely experience, and the conditions that you
The
finish
game does
with
look
are
cool,
ones
yeah.
that are reactive to all
This
the
is just a
decisions you made leading up
consequence
to that
of
point.
my
The
brain
game can be
dealing with
wishlisted
everything
right now
else
on Steam.
up until
And
this point.
folks can also just go to sonderlastudios.com to sign up for our newsletter and learn more as we roll things out. There'll be more delicious tidbits
Generation
in there.
Exile.
Will they be delicious?
They'll be delicious.
How delicious?
Delicious. Delicious.
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new sci-fi city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last year has been incredibly difficult for so many developers in the face of thousands of layoffs
Yes.
and countless studio closures.
Pizza Man
Today we are
invaded.
so
Thank you
grateful
very
that we had the
much
chance to
for
put a
making
spotlight
somebody grossly
on many
incandescent.
people really
Tip
continuing
of the
to make
hat.
games in the face
Appreciate
of
support.
uncertainty.
Thank you.
And if there's any game you saw in our show or in any of the other many showcases, we encourage you to purchase or even just wish list any of the games for
Mullet
developers that you care
Magic!
about.
That was a
It
good
goes
one.
A long way.
I like that one. That was cool.
Next up, you'd think the sight of a house standing up and walking around on two weird, massive chicken legs would be horrifying. But
Chicken house.
when you realize it's taking some heavy witch vibes from everyone's favorite Slavic folklore character, Baba Yaga, it's actually pretty
Baba
awesome.
Yaga!
Reka is the base building
Baba
exploration
Yaga,
game.
Crow
you
Mag,
immerse
thank you very much
yourself
for being
in.
with us for 18 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Star Trekker was pretty badass, yeah. I like that. Baba Yaga. The chicken house. I want my chicken house to have wings and a rocket thruster so it can fly. Fuck walking. Explore the wilderness. That was a goat. I saw the goat. It was an old lady. Mushrooms. Oh, dude, she's making mushrooms? Bro, I love mushrooms. Rekka! Pop, pop, pop.
We aren't the only ones celebrating an anniversary. iBuyPower is hitting a major milestone of their own, having been around for 25 years. iBuyPower is a fully independent and leading manufacturer of high-performance pre-built and custom gaming PCs based in North America.
That's why
As a special thanks
know.
for 25 years of powering the PC gaming community, iBuyPower is giving away one of their official VCT Americas PCs. The RDY Y70 Valorant VCT AR002.
The Valorant?
This bad boy boasts a hefty AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D CPU, a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti, and 32 gigs of DDR5 5600 MHz RAM. Did I also mention it's got iBuyPower's 240mm RGB liquid cooling unit? For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com/survey. And now, back to more trailers.
More trailers.
Meet the Lock Creatures.
Yes, this is what you can play on that
Their language
4070
brings them to
PC.
life and expands their society.
See, you can get that PC
Learn
with the
and spell
4070
their
and then you
words,
can play
each
this.
with its own special ability to change
She's
the
delivering
environment
another
in deep and surprising ways. Play the Lock Digital demo available today.
In a world where the top special forces
There it is.
are all just wizards for some reason.
They're all just wizards for some reason, but they've got fucking guns. Let's go.
The Black Ops Chronomancer. Her team of
The
needlessly
Black
fancy
Ops
goons have brought the
Chronomancer.
world to the brink of war.
Oh yeah, just
And
summon
only
a
one
car
group
and
of
run people
mismatched
over.
rejects stands in her way.
Hey, what's your superpower?
disgraced
I drive a
retired
4x4.
who can see every possible future, but can't remember his own tragic backstory.
He's got
The
cool
last
sunglasses
Storm
though.
Witch, a private investigator whose mastery of lightning is devastating, unless her enemies aren't standing near windows. The Necromedic, a surgeon who turned to necromancy when she lost her medical license. She can heal you, but she'll have to kill you first. The Rebel Riot Priest, your heavy support. Faith is her armor. But she is also wearing actual armor. Together, there's no threat they can't stop. As long as they can get there by public transport, they can rewind every time they screw it up. And there's an easy mode if they need it.
Guess this too.
Tactical Breach Wizards. Coming to Steam August 20th.
My faith
Demo
is my
available
shield.
now. Also, could you wish list it, please?
Tactical breach lizards.
Wow, what a show so far. I'm absolutely loving it.
I have a
And don't
stomach
forget,
problem
you can
and
do more
she's
than
just
watch
sitting
this
there,
amazing lineup of
stuffing
games.
her face.
You can play them
I'm
too.
so jealous.
Visit the PC Gaming Show's Steam page to wishlist all the
Wish I didn't
titles
have a
you've seen on
stomach
today's
problem. I'd
show,
love to
all in
stuff
one
my
convenient,
face.
clickable place.
I'm even hungry.
Now, do you love history? Do you also love lists with between 9 and 11 items on them?
DLC
Then today is your day. For our 10th anniversary, we've counted down the 10 biggest moments in PC gaming over the past decade.
I'm not saying
You
she
can see where your
shouldn't.
favourite moments landed by
I'm
visiting
saying I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
pcgamer.com/10. Right. Time to grab some friends and head for the sky, where you can turn floating islands into
I'm
your personal
jealous.
skyships and soar through the
I'm
clouds.
not complaining about
It's
her.
called
I'm just
survival
like,
craft made cozy.
I'm jealous.
Here's an uplifting look at Aloft.
Another cozy game. Another one.
Hello, I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive. It is my greatest pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in the sky.
Aloft.
take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
Hey, oh, it's a little flying island. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, that's it. We fly on our island, we come from the skies, and then we murder everybody. That's how we get it done. We liberated this island. That island needed some freedom, if you ask me. Yeah. That whale over there looks like it could use some freedom too. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, look, it's the game that's for the ADHD people. It's for when you can't focus on just playing a video game, they give you 2 of them to play at the same time. Screen bound. Shoot him. Shoot him in the face. That's what I like to see. Shoot him. Is he blocking with the Game Boy? World premiere. Oh, it's a sperm in the clouds. It's many sperms in the clouds with furries. And that's me. And those are dirty rats. No, that's me, the one in the tub. Yeah, this looks like it's a Ghibli, Studio Ghibli thing. Is it actually Studio Ghibli? Because it looks like it. You can make a house. Hey, Gaijin, what's up? Yes, Gaijin, I'm there. I'm there, brother. Ah, it was all fine until the evil empire appeared. Then the furries got destroyed. Hotel Galactic. Oh, it was not a house, it was a hotel. Bro, you know what this show needs? A couple more crafting games.
You bring the police to my door.
I hear Scottish.
To my rig.
Or is it Irish?
I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Don't you answer me back!
No, that's Scottish.
Fired. You hear me?
That's your people, Mr. Tummy Giggles. Did I miss anything in the Xbox showcase? I don't know what you mean by miss anything. Let me see what was there. So there was Doom, State of Decay 3, a Starfield expansion, South of Midnight, Age of Mythology, Perfect Dark, Diablo 4, Fable, Indiana Jones, Avowed, and a new Gears of War game. That's about it. So, if you don't care about any of those, no, you didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, and obviously Call of Duty, but I don't think you care about Call of Duty.
Dude, Hotel Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my God, it does. And honestly, I would just love to manage a bed and breakfast for alien travelers. I
Yeah, the 33 thing.
worry that my quaint taste in timeless valence bedspreads just might not be suitable for interdimensional species
Expedition
taste.
33.
I don't know.
That
What do
one
you
looked
think,
interesting.
Mika?
Sean, look at me. If anybody can create the cutest bed and breakfast for interdimensional space beings, it's you. It's this guy.
Oh, you always care, Mika.
Oh, I know I do. And you know what else I care a great deal about? It's the developers at the Chinese Room getting back to their roots for more first-person horror. Still Wakes the Deep looks atmospheric as hell and positively chilling.
Amen to that, Mika.
Amen.
And hey, speaking of chilling, get ready to side-scroll your way through a 2.5D post-apocalyptic zombie survival with Into the Dead.
Set in 1980s Texas, you are charged with gathering resources, managing party members, and crafting items, all whilst hordes of killer zombies try to chomp down on your brains.
And what's worst of all is that this is taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my God, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family's Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
Trauma game, nightmares. Oh, it's a trauma simulator. Nice. Oh, dude, she got him in the fucking legs. Did you guys? She got him in the legs.
Hi PC Gaming Showcase, I'm Tanya from KitFox Games, and I'm here to show you 3 different games today. So let's start with Dwarf Fortress.
Yes,
Hi, I'm Zach
dwarfs.
Adams, and I'm Tarn Adams. We're the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, inviting you to play Adventure Mode in open beta.
And we'll be adding tutorials and demigods later this summer.
While you're waiting, you can play Caves of Cud, the most intricate roguelike ever made.
Hello, we're Brian
and Jason, co-creators of Caves of Cud. After 15
Caves
years,
of
the
Cud.
game is getting its 1.0 release later this year. But out today is the spring molting patch with its all-new UI. Live and drink.
And our final piece of news today is a whole new game to announce, a world premiere for the PC Gaming Showcase.
World premiere.
Streets of Fortuna.
Fortuna. Procedural city simulation's never been this ambitious.
How will you survive in Fortuna? Will you be a thief? A cook? A smuggler? An artisan? A trader? The city is a richly generated sandbox, each citizen living their simulated life. Use knowledge to your advantage, romantically or politically. Live your other life in Streets of Fortuna.
Diesel punk dystopia. Real-time tactics. Grit and valor. By the way, Gaijin, if you're still in chat, are you going to Gamescom? You should come to Gamescom. That's what you should do. Yeah, choke him out. Zap him. Get him. Why the fuck would I come to Gamescom? She should come too.
That was the rise of the Golden
Both
Knight.
of you should
Once again
come.
inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery.
It'd be good for her to see the
Now,
world.
take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based
Taste
strategy
that
with
German
real-time
water
exploration.
that tastes nasty.
Here's the new trailer for Every
So
Day
just skip
You
school?
Fight.
Did she have school in August? It's on the 21st of August. Isn't it like summer break? Did you guys do summer break in Japan? Yeah, blast them.
While our countries were at war, the Rifters came. They put a dome over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone was frozen. Just a few of us were left.
Dude, we have the cleanest water.
soldiers.
Listen,
Ordinary
brother.
people.
I've had your bottled water in Germany, okay? It tastes like it went through my ass crack and then it was bottled. That's what it tastes like. All right? This is why. Oh shit! This is why you guys have so much.
Are we alive? I could swear I just got killed.
Sparkling water over there. Doesn't school start mid-August? No, school starts
think we
September.
jumped back in
Portugal.
time.
Vivian! See what else she can do!
Don't miss.
That's why I drink tap in Germany. Yeah, let me just go drink hotel tap. I'm sure that's gonna taste nice. Seikyu. Manage your farm. Is that dude mining with a katana? That's not very wise. Was that a bird person? Parody. Oh. That was a fat troll. Play as an old lady. Just what I wanted. Always wanted to play as an old hag. I feel so bad. I shouldn't. I just shut up. It's not fair for the developers. It's not. I just think it's fun. I'm sorry. This all that crap. Oh, what's this? Oh yes, this is for that PC with a 4070. This is exactly what I want. He's got a big gun. Oh yeah, blast him. This reminds me of an old game called Rocket Jockey. That was fun. This actually looks really fun though. That actually looks really fun. I've seen this one before. I'm actually curious about it. Those animations still look rough. Stormforge. Isn't that the name of the studio? No.
Hi everyone, this is Dave, Community Manager on Windblown.
Oh, this
the
is
upcoming
the
action roguelike from Motion Twin, the creators of Dead Cells.
This is
These
that
cute
game we've
characters here
seen
are the
this.
Leapers, who live in the Ark, a
Yes.
peaceful village now threatened by
blood.
a massive vortex of doom. So, they train up and become fearless warriors to fight back in an attempt to save their world. Using a cool thruster, you can dash at lightning speed, letting you dart across the stage, dodge out
Whoa.
of enemy attacks, or find new areas and secrets. Through each run, you'll
This
be able
looks
to equip
really
different gear
legit.
and upgrades, creating powerful synergies between
this
them.
thing's got
For
co-op,
example,
too.
switching weapons at the end of a combo will let you unleash a super powerful move called an ultra attack, if you can time it right. Jump online with up to 2 other players, meaning you can mix your builds with your friends and find the best combinations to carry you through the diverse biomes. Windblown will launch later this year into Steam Early Access. Player feedback is super important to help us craft a game that you guys will love.
This
to play.
looks really good.
So join us on Steam
Yeah.
for the latest updates and information, and how you can join
We'd
in on
seen
the fun.
this one
See you
before.
soon in
Yeah.
Windblown.
This is good.
Folks, we are in the final stretch of the 10th anniversary PC gaming show,
Oh,
but that
no.
doesn't mean we are winding down. We are, in fact, amping up.
That's right! We're wrapping things up today with not one, but 2 world premiere trailers in a row. It's like buy one, get one free world premieres.
No, Sean. That coupon expired in 1989, so we won't be
Oh,
getting
well, that's too bad, except, look at this! This is our 10th PC gaming show, which means I get a free world premiere.
Look at this guy! Thanks to Sean's Grandmaster level card play, let's check out 2 big world premiere trailers to cap off our show.
Here we go. This is it, boys. This is what the show's been waiting for. This is a Getting hype with that sleepy face who ain't fooling nobody. Fooling everybody. Jansen Rad, Fireshine Games. Cannon blasting, boat riding, boss killing, gunboat. God.
And that is a wrap on the PC Gaming Show 2024. We had such a great time showing you all the exciting PC games headed your way.
I'm glad
and
you
we're
guys
especially
did.
thrilled that you could join us for our 10th anniversary show. And I mean, if you've been tuning in to watch our show for 10 years straight, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
And there was.
And if this is your
I've
first
just
time
real-
watching,
I just realized
watch
that
the
was a
show like
reason.
10, 20 more times. Make up for all the ones you've missed and for the future ones.
That's 100% how the coupon works.
Right, and the punch card.
And we can't forget to say goodbye to our brave captain of the watch party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we also want to give a huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors, and everyone else out there working so hard day after day to create games we all play and love. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely, Frankie. And don't forget that you guys at home can wishlist every game you saw on our show today by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Thank you so much again, everyone, and we'll
nobody
see
stopping
you again in November for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So let's see.
Bye. Oh, goodbye. Oh, that's other hand.
Bye.
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 Goodbye now.
Bye.
Do they have a post-credit scene?
Fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes. Let's go back. Get this camera away from me. We're going back to the start. Here it comes. I got it. This is the take.
I've got us a little cake to celebrate.
Yeah. I know how to read. Whoa! What the am I doing? All right, one more time. Here we go.
Because I can't say it's
Atmospheric as balls.
atmospheric.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that helpful?
Sweaty balls.
Woo!
Wait, why does the woman get to say
I don't know
sweaty
why that's the
balls?
noise
What
I
the
chose to
fuck?
make,
She
but
doesn't
whatever.
know what sweaty balls
Published
feel
by
like.
Microsoft. Surviving
The
of this
fuck?
fucking
It's the tummy giggles. Thank you very much for the
surviving.
souls.
I know.
Tip
I
of the
just
hat.
tripped it. All
Appreciate
right, I can do it
support.
again. Cue the upbeat soundtrack.
You can't say
I was
sweaty
drooling
balls.
all over my face. for
Oh
some reason.
God!
So how
Sean,
about you, good fella?
no!
You gonna get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Oh, Mika, I prefer.
How about you, Sean? Do you want to play Windows loading screen?
That was dumb enough for me. I'm ready for the next one. All right. Bye.
I thought you were gonna say, until then, go f yourself. And I was like, oh, that's a sign off.
Until then, go fuck yourself. I love how they just left that one in. Until then, go fuck yourself. Reasonable. So, really cool stuff. It was like Killing Floor 3. Stormgate looks cool. And then... Streets of Rogue 2, that was cool. That was cool. Then there's the pay-to-win RTS Battle Aces, which is great. You always want some pay-to-win with your RTS. Fumes was interesting. Fumes was alright. I think this game actually looks pretty decent. Star Trucker! This is the one. This is the most important one, boys. This is the game right here. Look, this is it. This is what we need right here. This is the game. Hell yeah, brother. Look at that. Hells yeah. I'll drive a fucking space truck. Hells yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Honestly, Rurikhan streamed the demo. Wait, is there a demo? Oh, there is. Oh, hell yeah, this will be perfect. This will be fucking perfect, brother. What else was there? So, Space Truckin' game. Stormforge I'm curious about. Steel Seed. Steel Seed. Shell Runner. Last Moon. Oh yeah, this one looked interesting too. You guys remember this one? This actually looks pretty alright. Yeah, this was part of the showcase. Yeah, I thought this one looked interesting. Unrailed. You can play as the old hag in Island of Winds. Flintlock, Everholm, Odenfall. You guys were talking about that other game. It's not here. It's not here. It didn't make the cut. Didn't make the Steam cut. I feel like when the show is this long and they pack it with so many small games, one of the problems is that you forget a lot of them by the time the show is done. It's an actual problem. Yeah, Windblown. See, Windblown's not here. Anyway, let's see. I shouldn't, because I'm like super sleep drunk right now. But I will. I shouldn't, but I will. Is there no sound? Hells yeah! I'll lower the volume a little bit. Okay. Should I play this with controller? Right now I'm mouse and keyboard.
This is a 1044 to the big rig that just broke down in Onyx. Looks like you're leaking a whole lot of lung juice there, buddy. Might want to take a walk and patch those holes.
Get out of your comfortable seat. Oh shit. We can walk around? Bro, this... Oh, hells yeah. Wait, what? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with this? Guess doesn't matter. Hell yeah, brother. That's a mighty nice looking truck. Oops. That's not how you do it. We have to do it the other way around. Oh, dude, we have a fucking bed. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Oh, can we turn stuff on? Maglock controls, gravity compensator, shock shielding. Didn't seem to have enough power. So we have power cells, UCCs. There's some UCCs here as well. Whatever these are for. Press space to accelerate using the main thrusters. Brake and reverse, press shift. Use to fire maneuvering thrusters and turn the truck. Okay.
All patched up? Good. I guess you were heading to Atlas Prime on a job. Well, just a quick heads up, but that gate's been real temperamental as of late. Lucky for you, the repair drones are busy fixing it as we speak. I reckon by the time you reach it, they'll have it up and running again.
Hells yeah. Jump between gates allows you to move with the truck correctly aligned with the gate automatic power up. Oh yeah, let's go!
This is Galactic B calling in from the DIV. Glad to see you finally made it. We've already got a drop zone warmed up and waiting for you. So just head on over to the waypoint, detach your trailer in the designated area, and I'll make sure your payment gets processed ASAP.
Everybody's so nice in the future. Drive your cargo to its designated drop zone to complete a haulage contract. Oh, there it is. Turn off your truck's magnetic lock to... There you go. Hells yeah. We just made 600 bones.
Great job. Payment should already be with you. But if you feel like spending some of that hard-earned cash, just head on over to Palmview Station. You'll find they've got supplies, a few jobs on the board, and the best home-cooked soya protein this side of Alpha Centauri.
Break for barrel. This is Red Eddie, cooking good out here.
This is Barrow. Go ahead. What can I do for you, mate?
I'm looking for info on the express gates. Last I heard it was a parking lot out there.
Oh, now we're in the galaxy, you hear that? All clear out here as far as the eye can see.
Heard it from Dusty Bear, our own set of apple ears. All right, you caught me. Just reading the mail here at the pit stop.
Those sheriff instincts die hard, don't they, old bear?
Now, who you calling old, Ace? You've been out here just as long as I've been. Listen to you two turkeys arguing again. You're hogging the channel.
Oh. It's just a coffee break, Eddie. Ain't no one out here with us anyway.
Where's the radio?
That's true. It's been pretty quiet today. Absolute shame. Beautiful day here in Atlas Prime. Speaking of, I did speak with a 33 dealing with a breakdown over in Onyx. Didn't get their name, but GB's been calling them Lucky J on account of their recent escapades. Yeah? Got yourself a green apple, Dusty? You know me. Always got time to help a newcomer.
Right, I'm gonna get going, lads. I've got a cold rig that's gotta go.
I'm about down and gone too. But thanks for the gate info, Barrow.
No worries, mate. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down.
Big H, boys. Safe travels.
Oh, I guess I have to line it up with the back. Maglock ready. Limestone slabs, rush delivery. How about something illegal? Is there nothing illegal? Everything pays out about the same. Mag bolts, rush delivery. This is a fucking contract. Yeah, brother. Hells yeah. Oh, you can have more than one. So I can just like fill myself up. Yeah, take this one too. Aww. Fine. Fine. How's our fuel? Assuming it's power cell status. Life support status. Assuming it'd be this. Okay. So do I have the thing attached now? Oh, I guess I need to go pick it up. I need to go to sleep. I'm too sleepy. Guys, this was fun. If you guys enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all of that jazz. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, team.